My dad sold cars for 43 years. We're going to teach you the way to get the best price without ever stepping foot in a car dealership. Let's jump right in. Hello, Zach Shefska here with Gotcha Ford. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm calling about a particular Ford F-150 XLT four-wheel drive you have at the dealership, and I'd like to get the best price, the best out-the-door price on that vehicle, so that perhaps I could end up buying that truck.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate you calling in. If you don't mind, may I get your name real quick?
Yeah, my name's Ray Allen. ALAN is my last name.
All right, Mr. Allen, appreciate you calling in. So you mentioned you're interested in one of our pickup trucks. Could you give me do you have a stock number or do you have a vehicle information again that you could share with me? I'll look it up in our system.
I do. The stock number is 0FD58019.
Okay, give me a second here. Let me look it up. I'm just going in our computer system really quickly here. You said 0FD58019. And Mr. Allen, if we happen to get, our connection disconnected by any chance, would you be able to share your contact information with me? I just want to input that in my system as well.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be more than happy to give you my cell phone number, which is 555-823-7489. Don't ask me to repeat that because I'll probably never remember it.
All right, Mr. Allen, I've pulled up the vehicle right here. Yes, this is a beautiful, brand new 2024 Ford F-150 XLT four-wheel drive. Are you ready to come into the dealership and take it for a test drive and take it home? Is that something you're looking to do?
Well, here's the thing. I am looking at this pickup truck and well, I hate to say this, but your competitor has an identical truck. I know it's not identical, but it's the same MSRP. I am anticipating purchasing this truck or a similar truck by the end of the month. So today's what? The 22nd, 23rd? If you can get me a competitive out the door number, I very well could be taking delivery of this truck within the next few days.
Well, Mr. Allen, I appreciate that. So it sounds like you're talking to another one of our dealership competitors. That's A-okay. We totally understand. But if I could get you here to the dealership to actually test drive the vehicle, I think that'd be really important so that you can understand kind of the feel of that wheel. That'll maybe help seal the deal. I would love to get you down here and get you in the truck. How's that sound? When are you available?
That sounds great, except I promised my wife we're not going car shopping until we have numbers at hand. So I need to get your best out the door number. And quite honestly, I'll be as honest as I can and transparent with you, Zach. I'm going to share that number with your competitor. So please make sure it's a competitive number so that, if you have the best number, that's where I'm buying the truck.
Now, Mr. Allen, we know a lot of shoppers are very price sensitive. They're really trying to make a smart financial decision. I will share with you here, we are a no BS transparent dealership here at Gotcha Ford. You don't get the name Gotcha without getting them a great deal. So, Mr. Allen, would love to help you out here. Just talk to me a little bit about your monthly budget. Like, do you have an idea of what you want to be spending per month on this vehicle?
Actually, monthly budget doesn't matter. The only thing I'm interested so that I can compare apples to apples is what the out-the-door price of the truck is going to be after the dealer discount, after any factory incentives. So that selling price plus state fees and any doc fee that you might have. I need that bottom line number because that's what I need to compare with the other dealership. So can you help me with that?
I hear you loud and clear. Okay, you've been very, very, very communicative that you want this out the door number. The one thing I'll need from you, Mr. Allen, is your zip code. That way I can look up what the estimated taxes will be if you were to purchase this vehicle. But before you give me your zip code, do you mind sharing with me, is this something you plan to purchase with cash, finance? Would you lease the truck? How do you think about that?
Well, I could do any of those three. So it could just be a straight up cash purchase. If it makes sense for me to finance, and there's some good financing available, I might take advantage of that. I'm probably out on leasing, but those items are things that we can take care of once we've established that out the door price. Oh, and by the way, my zip code, I just live a few miles from your dealership, so it's your zip code.
Okay, perfect, Mr. Allen. I hear you. All options on the table, probably not a lease, which kind of makes sense. The F-150s don't lease particularly well, so that I got it down pat. Before I get the out the door number, one thing that can influence an out the door number is if you have a trade-in. Do you happen to have a vehicle you'd be looking to sell, Mr. Allen?
Don't worry about that. At this point in time, that's irrelevant. What's important, I'll say it just one more time for you. What's important is I need to get that bottom line out the door number, so that when I call your competitor down the street, I can compare apples to apples. The only fair way to do it is to compare apples to apples, and I know that's what you'd want me to do.
I am a huge Apple fan. I mean the fruit, and I would love to be able to help you compare apples to apples. And again, I'll just let you know, at Gotcha Motors, we have the Gotcha guarantee. So I know our competitors don't have that as well. I'm excited to share more with you on that. All right, I'm not authorized to share pricing over the phone, Mr. Allen. That being said, let me go talk to my manager, Mr. Gotcha himself,
Yes.
and I will give you a call back at the number you gave me earlier. Can I call you back in about 10 minutes?
5 would be better, but sure, within 10 minutes would be great. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Allen, this is Zach Shefska here from Gotcha Ford. Do you have a moment?
I do. Thank you for getting back to me as quickly as you have.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, about 10 minutes. I tried to do it under that as you requested. I have that out the door price from you, and my manager said this is as low as we can go. He'd love to get you in here at the dealership today so you can put your hands on that car and take it home. You got a pencil and paper? I can read it out to you.
I do. What is that number?
All right, so we've got an out the door price of $62,371. Now, let me walk you through how we got to that number. We're giving you a tremendous discount off of MSRP, over $5,000 off, a selling price of $56,353. Now, here at Gotcha Ford, we have a $799 documentation fee, processing fee. Every single customer is charged that. Unfortunately, we're not able to do anything about that. We've got an estimated tax for you of about $2,168, and then some government fees that add up to about $50, excuse me. Now, we also put on all of our vehicles a Ford protection plan. This is going to be about $3,000, and that's how we end up at $62,371. There you go, Mr. Allen. That's our best, lowest number. Like I said, transparent upfront here at Gotcha Ford. We'd love to get you in here today so you can take this thing home.
What's the $3,000 protection? Gotcha. It sounds like you're getting me.
That actually is I know I said Ford Protect. It's the Gotcha protection plan. We just put that on all of our vehicles. It makes sure that if you have any type of issues in the next 5 years, your truck is completely taken care of at any Gotcha Motors dealership.
What if I don't want that?
Well, that's an option, but I think that's something that we would have to discuss when you come into the dealership to make sure we could accommodate.
If you'd like me to come into the dealership, that's probably something we'd have to discuss before I get there.
Well, I hear you, Mr. Allen. I know you're shopping us around as well and talking to other dealerships. Like I said, every vehicle gets the Gotcha protection plan so that we can always get you back in here to take care of that truck. So we'd love to make sure that that's on this vehicle. It's really for you, not for us. So, it's something that we can, and we can bundle it into the financing. So I know you were open to financing, so you don't even really have to think about it. It only comes out to about $20 a month if in the financing as well. So that's something to consider here.
Certainly something to consider, and certainly something I'll discuss with your competitor when I give them a call. So if it's okay with you, Zach, I've got your number at Gotcha Ford, and I'll get back to you. Would that be all right?
Sounds great, Mr. Allen. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hello, Leonard here with Simple Ford. How can I help you?
Hi, my name's Ray Allen, and I was calling about a Ford 150 XLT four-wheel drive that you have on the lot, and I'd like to be able to get an out-the-door price on that vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Allen. Here at Simple Ford, we share numbers over the phone and one pricing, all that fun stuff. Do you happen to have a stock number for that vehicle that I could reference?
I do. The last of the stock number is D58019. And Leonard, I do need to make you aware of the fact that I've spoken to your competitor at Gotcha Ford, and it's going to come down between who's got the best price or the best reason to buy there.
Totally understand that. A lot of folks end up calling us here at Simple Ford after talking to our friends. Well, I shouldn't say friends, our folks that we know over at Gotcha Ford. Okay, so I've got that 2024 Ford F-150 XLT four-wheel drive, $61,595 MSRP on that vehicle. Now, Ray, we are actually a one-price dealership, okay? So I'm happy to share our price with you. I can give it to you right now over the phone. We've got an over $5,000 dealer discount on that vehicle at $56,353. Doc fee, every single dealership here in the state of Virginia charges a doc fee. Ours is $799. Taxes, I need to know your zip code to get you taxes. Can you give me a sense of where you're located, and I can run that real quick?
I only live 10 miles from your dealership, so it should be the same as at the dealership.
Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, so we've got you at about $2,170-ish in taxes. We'll firm that up if you want to move forward here. $15 for a title fee and $36 for a vehicle registration fee, so $51 in government fees. Your bottom line out the door number, if you were to purchase here with Simple Ford, is $59,371. Obviously, there's some other factors that could go into this. For example, are you a college graduate or things like that? There might be rebates and programs that we could apply. Would be happy to dig in deeper on that. And if you have a vehicle you're looking to sell, we could try and help you with that too, which could reduce your sales tax basis here in the state of Virginia. But your bottom line number, 59,371. Did you already get a quote from the folks over at Gotcha? Where were they at?
I did, and you're exactly $3,000 less than them. I do have a question.
Yeah.
I know you have a recent college graduate discount. Do they have anything for an old college dropout discount?
I can check in our Vincent system, is what they call it here at Ford. I'll double check in Vincent and see if we've got that. I don't think that program's currently running, but we also have some finance incentives right now. So I don't know how you intend on purchasing the vehicle, but those are all things we can figure out when you come into the dealership, or if you'd prefer not to come in, we can do everything via e-signature as well. You just let me know, Mr. Allen. We're here to help you here at Simple Ford.
And you have this truck in stock?
Yeah, it's sitting here on the lot. I can go touch the keys and make sure it's still there, but I see we've actually had it for over 200 days. So I know my managers have priced this aggressively, and they want to get it off the lot.
Well, I must say, and I don't necessarily want you to take this as a compliment, but you can take it as a compliment. Simple Ford has made this simple for me. I love the fact that you were willing to just share the information with me up front. And I got to say, because of that, I think I need to do business with you folks.
Hey, well, why don't you make your way in? Or if you'd prefer, I could take down your contact information here and we could start everything online beforehand. Just let me know, Mr. Allen. Like I said, thrilled to be able to help you.
I really appreciate it. One last question for you, Zach. Assuming that we do a lot of this via the internet, how much time am I looking at spending at the dealership once I get there?
I would say in and out in under an hour. We've got a few things that we'll want to show you with one of our representatives to help make sure that you understand everything in these new F-150. There's a lot of F-150s, there's a lot of technology in them. So under an hour, if you wanted to make it even half an hour, we could do that. But we'd want to spend some time with you. It's a big purchase, and we want to make sure you're comfortable with it.
I look forward to shaking your hand personally, Leonard. Thank you.